Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Before I get into Carlos and Heavenly's Messy Monday, yes, this is the third week. Y'all, Heavenly is probably supposed to be keeping some things secret, but she's not. Now this could keep me calling her Heavenly for the long run because this I love. She said, y'all, can I tell y'all a secret? Absolutely, Quad's man got her a Rolls Royce. And it's beautiful. Stay tuned for photos and pictures. I was in it last night. Can't y'all hear her saying it like that? I don't think she wanted us to know that, Heavenly, but good job. Let's get into it. This video is 41 minutes and some change. 20 minutes was focused on Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Atlanta. She asked him why didn't he come to the Med Ball. Carlos is living in Georgia now, Atlanta. And he explained to her why he wasn't there. She asked him what was going on in Atlanta. He let her know he doesn't work for Bravo anymore. And then he got to talking about how things get out, right? He said, of course, big things get out, but he doesn't. I'm not going to say what he said. I'm just going to say this. He likes for us to be mystified when we watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to let him say this, and then we're going to talk about it.
You can't give so much away of the season because what's the point in the anticipation? I think what's lost is the element of like mystery. You know, like, of course, if something major happens, you know about that moment. But I'll say this. One thing about my shows and my cast, I don't have my cast go on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, whatever, and give away like, oh my gosh, filming's going great. Wait till we do. I don't like to do all that because I never want the audience to think we're overhyping something because nothing's happening. And I think that's what I would like for reality stars to stop doing.
What?
Don't give away anything, honestly.
What is he talking about? Y'all, there's a page on Instagram, and I want to say it was the episode where Destiny had spoken with Moses or the episode before. It played the entire episode for that upcoming Saturday in 4 parts, and we got it before Friday. So what is he talking about? And you're right. Like, your cast does not talk about your show. Martel can't come out and talk about the show. We know Marceau should not come out and talk about the show. Mel is not talking about it. Tisha's not talking about it. Kimmy, Maurice. No one's talking about it. Stormy's not talking about it. But not for this reason. But on TV, it plays the whole episode. So I don't know what he's talking about. I'm going to have to agree with Heavenly when it comes to Trish and Ken, right? She did say last week that she's not into him. And she did say that he needs to get on his way. They have no chemistry. We've talked about that before. But I do feel like Trisha's disposition is this quiet, nervous kind of person. And she may not be able to show emotions, right? But I agree with her. And then when she says she feels like she has more chemistry with Martel, I mean, we all saw it.
Time out.
Chemistry.
Why do you think she wants Martel? Based on what you've seen so far.
Are you blind? Like you said, you could try to manipulate the cameras to show a certain story that's not there, but you can't hide the response when you see it. The woman was cooing with Martel like all this kiki. You know when a bitch like a man.
Yes, she is growing on me because this is what I love, right? Like, she was like, knock, 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 can't get out of there. And it does seem like Trish has a little more chemistry. Like, she's a little more open. She talks a lot more. It is different when Martel comes around. But I think this is the last part I'm going to play because for me, Heavenly was coasting on pure friction at this moment. And I loved every minute of it.
There's no chemistry with her and that man. Ooh, I don't know, bitch. I don't know. I'm married, but it's been 5 years, and I'm scared. You weren't scared with him, but I'm scared with you. You might change shit. He changed, so why I get a chance? Listen, I'm just gonna eat your food and use your money as long as I can, and I'm gonna put this marriage off as long as I can, and we're gonna see what happens. He got to put his foot down. Wait a minute. I ain't even said this part. Do he know that she agreed to trade Martel yet? Cause
That did it for me. But I don't think Ken knows at this point if she's gonna train Martell. And did we see on the preview how he's going to respond to that? But Carlos did say that we will see this coming up week, right? And if y'all don't watch it, you know I'm gonna watch it and I'll let you know. We will see Trish training Martell, and we will see how Ken responds to that. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So Heavenly thinks that Trisha is sneaky, lying, and has some men on the side. She said, "Get out, Ken, while you can." Do y'all think Trish is cheating? I don't think she's cheating because we don't know the story between her and her husband. I don't think she got another man. Especially being on TV with Ken, I think somebody would have come out the woodworks by now. You know what I'm saying? This is a question I would ask Trish if I could. How do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about Carlos and Heavenly having a conversation about pretty much your character and how you are showing up on this television show? Because I would think if I had signed on to tell my story, she's into fitness, she's with Ken, okay, yeah, I might be still married or whatever. But if I turn on YouTube and I see my boss just kind of throwing daggers at me, I think if I was Trisha, I'd be a little pissed. Because Heavenly clearly has an opinion. He has someone on the show with an opinion. Now, he asked the questions, but she says what he can't say. If I was Trisha, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. Like the part where Heavenly put it on herself instead of talking about Trish, and then she said everybody's replaceable, and then Carlos says, "You think Trish is replaceable?" And with her response, it was the laughter for me. I don't know how Trish feels about this. Yeah, this is real crazy to me. I can't believe. Am I tripping? Because they are just really talking about Trish. You know what I'm saying? We reviewed the show, but they are talking about her. Because he wants to know if Heavenly really thinks that Trish would cheat on Ken. Because Heavenly said that Ken is the type of man who is locked in, right? He is in love with her, and it's hard to get a man to fall like that. And he was like, "Do you think she would cheat on him?" She said yes. Oh my God. Now, I didn't get to talk about this in the review. Maurice talking to Ken about how she doesn't have to wait and the procedures and the steps she can go through really excited Ken, right, when they were having that conversation. But Carlos did say that we may see Trisha's husband on the show. Now, that is going to be some good TV. Now, he did ask the question about the connection of everybody on the show. Let's get into that.
When you see Melody with the cast, do you see any chemistry? No.
She don't like none of them hoes. Next.
I could not agree with her more. I think I said on the live yesterday, the show looks disconnected. Like, even if they're in scene together, even at that club situation, it was just disconnected. I don't know if it's because Tisha was doing too much. Mel really wasn't talking. I don't know. It was just, it feels bad, right? It just feels bad. Lastly, I feel like Carlos is asking Heavenly advice of how to get these next 2 years, right? They've been on, Married to Medicine has been on 10 years, they've been on 8 years, and it looks like he may not get one more. But just listen to it and tell me what you think.
Is it hard to remain friends where you guys have chemistry with somebody where you've been on a show with them for that long period of a time?
You see what I'm talking about? And side note, somebody was in the comments saying Carlos, what's up with this recorded episode? We want a live episode. Why is this show recorded? Tisha definitely had liquid courage. Definitely had liquid courage. Correction, Love and Marriage Huntsville has been on for 6 years, and Elaine is just around the corner. You can calm down. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.